It is an exciting day for me. I'm suiting up for my first hunt of the year. The season's been in for almost a week, 6 days, but I have not been out yet. So getting ready to go throw a sit in on my place out back here. Really excited. There's actually 6 bucks back there that I would happily wrap my tag around. So finally got a better wind, and we're gonna go give it a shot. Hopefully can stick one like one of those guys maybe. But first sit of the year, there's always some hiccups and things you got to get sorted out. I forgot my belt, so I'm walking around my barn right now trying to find something to use as a belt. But got my clothes laid out here, getting my camera stuff ready. So we'll get suited up here in 5-10 minutes and then head on back there. Rocking the flannel today. I should mention too, I said I forgot my belt. I don't have everything moved into my house yet, not all my clothes and stuff, so you probably are thinking, well, if he's just at his barn, why can't he just run inside and get a belt? I don't have a belt up here, unfortunately, so that's why I was looking for one. All right, first sit of the year. Just slung some arrows. And we're gonna walk straight back here and try to put one in a deer. I'm trying to wait for the big gusts of wind. We'll go slow. Well, that wasn't a great start. I just busted that young buck out of here. I can still see him running off, but hopefully we're early enough that things settle down. All right, well, I'm all set up. I think I said it in the barn, but the first sit of the year, it's always kind of a headache. You forget things, just getting back in the swing. It's a little bit tough, but it's good to be out. Like I said, this is my first hunt on my own piece of ground. I've hunted here before, but it was before I owned it, so it just feels a little bit different. There was a little buck, as you saw, on my walk-in that I spooked. The setup, though, I have standing corn out here to my right, and then out in front here. I have a little bit of corn out on the ground, but it's primarily a big acorn flat, and the red oaks are dropping pretty good this year. There's about 6 bucks in here that I'd shoot, and I think that's due in large to the amount of acorns that are in here. They're holding tight this year, and I think they're bedding in this corn. So we'll see. We have our food plot, probably about 200-300 yards maybe, to my left, but not a single one of those bucks has been on camera over there, which is pretty incredible. So they're definitely on the oaks, and yeah, one of them just needs to show up and give me an opportunity. So the wind's pretty good. We had a big switch, and there's a cold front rolling in, which we'll see early on in October. I've seen where they're really good and the deer move a lot, and I've seen where it leaves you disappointed. So tomorrow the temps are really going to drop. That's why I wanted to get out tonight and see if they come and feed heavy beforehand. So got a few hours, we'll sit tight. was pretty fun. That's a buck that's been in here all summer and all fall so far. Looking at the trail cam pictures, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to shoot him. I really wanted to lay eyes on him. And he was in here last night in daylight and then again this morning, so I thought we'd had a good chance of seeing him. I don't know what happened. I had him at like 40 or 45 over here, and he was angling right in, so I was just gonna let him keep coming. And just about when he was gonna get to where I could shoot, he like kind of threw his head up and got nervous and got out of here. My wind could not have been better, so I even dropped milkweed right as he was walking off. I don't know what happened. Sometimes I just have a sixth sense, I guess, but he was actually bedded right behind my house, which is amazing that I didn't spook him coming in or he smelled me, but I think my wind was just off enough that he was missing it. Just ended up feeding off on acorns, so got about a half hour left, 40 minutes, but it's getting dark fast, so maybe one of the bigger ones will show up. Well, I'm pretty much out of camera light, so that's gonna wrap things up. The more I look at the footage of that buck, the more I'm bummed out. He's a solid buck. Like I said, I could have shot him at 40, but he was coming right in, so I'm not sure why he wigged out. Probably myself or Jake will be back in here tomorrow, I would think. That cold snap's really gonna hit tonight into tomorrow. I'd like to get an arrow in that one. He's a good buck. So, I don't think he was too wigged out. He didn't blow or even really run off. He trotted a little bit and just kind of walked off. So plenty of time and season left. First set of the year. Saw 4 bucks. I'll take it. Catch you guys on the next one.